The following video has been approved by the JD marketing team. It is rated JD for intense use of the word damn and many beaver-related puns. This video may not be suitable for all beavers.
Good morning and g'day mate. Welcome back to Timberborn with me, JD. In our previous episode, we went through the main district. We did a whole bunch of optimizations and small tweaks and gave them merry-go-round carousel and a scary scarecrow to keep an eye on them, and some mud baths and you know, just generally, you know, dressed up the place a little bit. The only thing I didn't do, and we're just going to throw it in because it's cheap, is under leisure, I'm going to give them a campfire. Purely because, oh god, I gotta find one. Loose. No, Loose is already an adult. Harry Beaver. Harry Beaver is a child. Children beavers level up quickly through certain things. One of them is a campfire. Another one's a rooftop terrace. Another one is a mud bath. Another one is a carousel. And children have nothing to do but run around all day. So they tend to go visit the campfire during the daytime and level the hell up. So we've pretty much finished the main district. There are some more optimizations I'll do, and I'll do them off camera. We have the water dumps here. I'm waiting for them to run out of water because I want to sink them in the ground rather than have the 4 levees around the outside. That one, that one, that one. I'm probably going to do the same treatment to the sacrifice district. Sacrifice district we're pretty much ignoring for the moment. We are bumping up their population. Yes. No? Yes. Are bumping up their population a little bit. I have all this clear area over here that I'm not really doing anything with. Maybe we'll find a rhyme to do with all that area. At the moment, their one job is basically get as many trees as possible. Because we're about to start a mega project to end all mega projects in... oh, actually, no. One thing they might do is dynamite. Yeah, we might dynamite. Hang on. No, I'm going to have to remove that one. And that. And put a set of stairs in there with a path. And damn, I'm going to have to actually build some sort of path to get in there. Let's just remove that whilst cats argue in the background. I really hope you guys can't hear that. Yeah, let's just... We're basically going to demolish this plateau because it's not actually doing anything for us. But today's episode, we're going to be moving on to the brand new district, the overexpansion district, which has overexpanded and has some boomsticks. Yeah, that wasn't satisfying enough. Let's try again. A little bit better. The overexpansion district is doing a couple of things. As you can see, we are building this giant platform out here for the children district, which is going to become a new district, which is going to do lots of things. But we're going to get to that in the future. At the same time, we have unpaused all their houses so they can boom their population, because we've pretty much got them set up, apart from the fact that we probably need to have some water dropped off here. For them, because there are some certain things that are drying out. But we've been building giant locks, and locks are great, locks are good. Locks keep the beavers wet, and a wet beaver is always better than a dry beaver. At least, you know, a well-lubricated, moisturized beaver. Moisturized? Yeah, sure. Especially if they, you know, shave. Or Brazilian. But yeah, we need to stop getting sidetracked. I want to build them a lock. Now, we are in the experimental branch, so I could build a mechanical water pump. And we could pump the water up into our lock. But I've decided, as our water source is over here, I'd really like to build an aqueduct, which is way, way more blocks, because I obviously want the water as close to the houses as possible. So we're going to have to build an aqueduct from here to a lock over here, which is a lot of blocks, like a lot of blocks. 33%, nope. So, yes, that's going to be very expensive. Now, the main reason I want to build an aqueduct is honestly, and a lock, I should mention the lock as well, is because water evaporates, okay? Happens in real life, also happens in Timberborn. And the more surface area the water has, as in this whole river and this whole river, the quicker it's going to evaporate. At the moment, we have this lovely lock here in the previous district, which needs one path that it seems I forgot. In theory, when it fills up, this will overflow. And I'm pretty sure that we're not going to pump all the water out of this. I'm pretty sure it will overflow. We'll be pumping it for a long time till all the tanks are full, including the new tanks. But once they're full, it'll overflow, which means excess will flow out to the river. But if we're watering 160 beavers, 3 water per day, that shit adds up. It really adds up. So, same story here. I want as much water as possible in as small a surface area as possible. So we're going to start with a levee, and I want to use as many natural tiles as possible to build this aqueduct. Nope, higher. Higher. That's probably our goal. And of course I want to fill the aqueduct in. One more tile. And then... Okay. Go away path, go away path. Dam, no, not dams, levees. I want to build that right along there. Can I get a path in, please? Okay, levee. Maybe not that tile. Okay, first off, we need to work out how tall this is going to be. That's definitely going to be mission number 1. So it's going to be this tall, however tall that is. There to there to there. Okay, so that's our height. And, you know, obviously I've got to fill in more blocks. We'll have to... maybe not that block. Hang on. Let's do this, so hopefully I can't screw it up too much. To there. All the way to there. And then here at the corner... And then I'll have to put a block there, and a block there. I'll have to remove that block temporarily for, you know, pathfinding reasons, but that's our plan. And like I said, I've got to fill in the other half, but first off, let's work on some basics. So I'm going to need platform up. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, up, 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 up. Flat. Okay. You're not pumping anything. You're not pumping anything. Pathing. At maximum distance, it has to move out to there. Okay, so after we've got beavers up, they need to do a few things. We need 2 tiles for a water pump. Plus... I need 2 tiles, I know from experience from building the previous one. I need 2 tiles here to path down to the next set of water pumps. So I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete. Levy 5, 6. And then the side. Okay, so back to these guys. I want that, plus that, plus that, plus a single water pump there and there. Okay, so that's the first layer. The second layer is going to require stairs, and they're not too high. It's going to require a single, a 2, yep, 3 high, yep. So that's the next level, which then requires Okay, it's going to require that. And that. Alright, so after you get to here, you need to go... No. This one needs to go... out. To there. Okay, and then water pump. And I've just got to build that 6 across. That's fine. Alright, so then after we've got to there, I don't actually need you, or you, or you, or you. I might build them in the future, but that's besides the point. Back to these guys, I need a 1 high. Down and down. And this is our next level. So you need a path across, path across, path across, path across. And right here... 1 hives. Not deep enough. Too deep. Remove all you. Okay, right here we would need another water pump. Maybe you can move over a tile. Because technically they don't exist anymore. At the same time, they don't exist because we're now down to 2 tiles, 1 tile. And that's our next level. Okay, so that's where the pump goes, that's where the path goes. And you'd technically be pumping there, which reaches all the way down to the bottom of the water. Okay, so going off that, no, 3 high. So I can delete you, and I can move you over a tile and you over a tile, which means this one goes here. So this means this is the bottom layer, okay? This is the bottom layer of my pumps, which means I know I need all those platforms in. We go water pump, there. Hang on. You're obstructed by a block. So we're going to blow up the blocks. And we know this is the edge. Okay, so now we know where the edge is. We're going to build in these paths. We're going to say, wood choppers, why for don't you not chop wood? Oh my god, don't open up the GUI. Alright. Let's remove what we don't need. I need everything else currently. Let it up. Okay. And then from here, I need to fill this in. Alright, after they're all filled in, we then need to bring the lock across like this. Up to this level. But, a couple of things. One, I want to put a dam in, which we're going to put right... Nope, that's a levee. That's a dam. 2, I need to let the water in for the moment. Until this whole aqueduct... Oh, actually, if I move you out a tile, I can save some blocks. And you still run into that. Okay, let's move you out a block. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave... Oh, actually... Yeah, I can make the whole lock 1 tile larger. And save myself a lot of levies. Alright, we're going to fill that in, and that in, and that in. Okay, so, like I said, I need to, for the moment, I need to put in a dam, and I need to leave that open to let water flow in currently until the whole aqueduct is built. Now, you got to remember, every one of these blocks is 12 logs. So that there is a lot of logs. It's a lot of logs. On top of that, it's a very long path for the beavers to try and track down. So we need to definitely do some optimizations and set up some priorities. Obviously, stairs up. Obviously, this whole branch, super high priority. All the way to there. Same time, ultra low priority is going to be the center, because that really doesn't matter, okay? By filling it up with blocks, it just means I have to wait for the water to get less high. Yeah, rather than having to wait for the water to fall down here and fill up all the gaps and then flow into the lock, it can just flow straight at a nice high level straight into our lock. It's less water overall, which is the part I'm going for. Okay, and I want high priority all that, and high priority all that, and high priority that, and that. Now, beavers, as we can see, can reach the ground floor. So they're going to wander around. They're definitely going to build anything that's, you know, within reach distance from them standing on the ground. Which is not a lot. Not a lot, to be honest. I still can't even remove that, so that's gone. It's not a lot, but it's something. In fact, actually, if I was generous and I deleted that, they could actually build all the way across there. The other thing I need to do is I need to fill in the middle. So let me just fill in the middle real quick, because then we can plan some optimizations. All the internal structures in. We've already got two idiots stranded. Of course we do. So with that out of the way, I've put in prioritization. So build the outside as fast as possible, especially these express lanes. We want to get out here as fast as possible because beavers can build an unlimited distance down. But that means for me to build down, I need to have the top built. So what we're going to do is we're going to help the beavers out. We are going to also plan for a lot of water tanks. We did this in the previous couple of locks. So if I start at this and every 3 tiles. Actually, I'm going to start here because you stick out. So that's 1 lock. That is 1 tile too high. Okay, and then fill in all of those. Come back to 2s, fill in that. We can put water tank there and there. I can't put one here because you occupy this. Oh, can we? No, probably not. No, we're not unlocking the metal platform. Oh, we've got one there as well. Okay. Now I can build one here. Right on the entrance, which is large water tank right there. And the idea is that anything with scaffolding, okay, so any of these platforms require a lot less timber to get the height. And once the beavers have got the height, they can then reach down from... They can actually come across here, build this one up, this one up, this one up, and then systematically build, you know, this set of levees, that set of levees, that set of levees, and that set of levees. It just gives them a little boost wherever possible. And it's one of the small things we can do to help out our lovely beavers. At the same time, we're probably, because water storage right beside where you're pumping the water, it's not such a bad idea. So we might just... Nope, that is definitely too high. Water, large water tank there, there, and there. And then if we put in the paths, we know where these things are. Nah, we're never going to have the gears to get these built in such a hurry, so it's fine. Alright, so that's going to be this district's plan. It's going to be a big plan. It's going to take a lot of time. More importantly, is if I remove that one water pump, which is dangerous because we don't have a lot of water pumps currently, I get a path in there. If I get a path in there, we can start building this from the inside as well. We're going all out here. At the same time, because water is going to become precious, that is the wrong tile again, we are going to put 1, 2 water pumps, 3 water pumps, I think right here in the river. 1, 2, 3. And these I want to give super high priority to. It's not a lot of construction, so it should get done reasonably quickly. I hope. So that is going to be our mega project. Now, it does mean I have planted maple everywhere I can see, because we're going to want as much maple as possible. On top of that, I have boosted up this colony's population. I've maxed it out, well, allowed it to max out, because we are going to want to get just a few builder huts. I'm going with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seems like a good number. We're going all out on this construction. Yeah, no, max priority, max priority. We're going to need the built. That way, as beavers level up, they can go straight into construction. At the same time, we're going to detonate that, and that, and that, and that, and we're going to get rid of you, because obviously I need a water dump there yesterday. We're going to get rid of you, so it's just that one left. I think we're going to need another. Do I want to rearrange any of these paths? No. Food, this district, fine so far, but, you know, it could be better. We're going to throw carrots in there, I think. And same story, unless I give things maximum priority, they just won't get done currently. We also need to plant maple, like I said, everywhere. If there's somewhere we can plant maple, we're going to plant it. Actually, like, we've got a lot of it sectioned out to be planted. It hasn't been planted yet, but there's a lot sectioned out to be planted. That's carrot. And I think I want another beehive in here. Probably with another... wrong one. Nope, still wrong one. Yeah, I'm thinking another farmer. Yeah, stupidity is... brains are not you guys' strong suit, are they? 4 of them. That's slightly impressive. Can I get to here? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a set of stairs. If the stairs get built, you rescue. Well, one of you is. Yeah, one of you is. I like your chances. Alright, first things first, we've got the water dump up and running. Again, as always, got any names for some beavers, post them down in the comment section below. I am updating the names list all the time, and then we've just got to wait for them to randomly show up with, you know, when the engine decides to kick your name out. Okay, so that's made all that area wet. Obviously, we have a giant dry patch over here. Actually, you know what? I think right there. Because that would wet that whole area. Yes. Meanwhile, we do have a couple of builder shacks up and running. Now, you're already set to 4. You're set to 4. We've only got 1 beaver stranded. Looks like the other ones might have accidentally left. Yes. And that water is very, very low. Yep. So, beavers are going to run around. They're going to try and get the outside done first. Okay. The first 2 tiles all the way around the place. After they've got that done, and actually we might even give you guys stairs to get into here and do this. After they've got that done, they'll have no choice but to start building the inside and the upstairs, because, well, they're super critically important. Farmhouse not done yet. And 0 unemployed beavers. As long as we keep adding workers non-stop, yeah, we've still got room for 6 more. You're full, you're full. How many workers do we have currently? 14. Can we ship beavers over? What do you have? Unemployed 16. Wow. Over expansion. Have 16 beavers. Yep. Yeah, super high priority. Get them done. All right. With that done, let's just, you know, bit of a build montage, I think. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. So, as you might have noticed, the river dried up. Yeah, this is why we're going with the lock method. We also just finished mining out all the scrap metal in this particular district, which we were, I believe. Were we not shipping across here? Did I never set up shipping? I never set up shipping. Okay. Because we've lost the shredder. We do have a mine now, and I do want to mention very quickly that I happen to have a mine. Yep, it definitely came with the map. Yep. Found a mod, added after the fact. To me, this looks like a survivalist bunker that, you know, the humans obviously didn't survive, or maybe a missile silo. I also figured, as our grand goal is to get to the Fountain of Youth, being this giant water pool over here that has, I think, like 10 water sources feeding it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure I'm missing a number of them. A lot of water sources. A lot of water sources feeding it. It actually comes with 2 underground mines. Because, you know, if the humans are going to go out of their way to settle somewhere, it would definitely be near a giant water source if the world's drying up. So, with that out of the way, I think we need to do a few things here. We obviously need to get this dynamite built. We also have, how many unemployed beavers? 29. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go through and rearrange the priorities and maybe not make everything maximum priority, because then nothing's maximum priority. And then we can get, you know, some of these things done. Well, the drought has ended, which is good. Not that it was really affecting us too much. And we've got another water dump in, which means we can keep planting maple just about everywhere. On top of that, we've actually maxed out our workforce. We have 32 builders going nuts. We have a decent amount of logs in stock already, because I made sure. On top of that, we are shipping over logs from every other district we possibly can to make sure, hopefully, this is full of logs. Probably not, actually, because we're over 1,000. Let's change that number to 10,000. Yes. But yeah, there's a lot of building to be done. A lot of building to be done. Oh, I missed some. I definitely missed some. Yeah, just slowly putting down water dumps, just, you know, greenifying the whole area with irrigation rather than with luck and a hope and a prayer. Actually, what about here would be nice? Can I get a path in there? District center. Close enough. So, as you can see, now we've redone the priorities. Helps to actually bring up that overlay. They are quickly building onto the inside as fast as possible. At the same time, they are building the stairs as quickly as possible. All the platforms are at, you know, neutral priority, but with 32 beavers are hard at work building things, and me adding more. Yep. Me adding more workforce. We're going to get to a situation where they literally have nothing to do. Well, no high priority tasks to do. So they're going to start doing low priority tasks. And that'll keep going over and over and over. Actually, I could probably do with a shortcut. Can I... Alright, we have the basic stair structure in, which is good, because it means there's a lot more construction the beavers can do. At the same time, I really, 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 really want them to get this done. Because if they can get those extra pumps online, it can make sure that our tanks refill, because our tanks are not doing terribly good. Can I say none? None. None. God, I wish there was a copy and paste. Because we are probably going to build only 4 unemployed. We might have finally maxed out. We might not need any more builders' huts. We do have 44 builders. So, yes. we should get things done reasonably quickly. Yeah, that's the hope at least. Alright, we do have the extra pumps in, which means I can blow up that tile. It also means I can put another pump in there. We can make sure that these are all set to Shrub, Sleepy, Lost, and Saggy Beaver, all set to be prioritized to make sure their water is emptied as often as possible. Well trimmed can actually go away, because if I put one explosive in there, maybe... No, they'll need 2 explosives. Also need an explosive on that tile. We should be able to turn them the correct direction so they match everybody else in the block and get them set up as their final form. And yeah, meanwhile, beavers are just getting the outside done bit by bit by bit with a new drought in the way. Yay! Well, the drought started. It's a 22-day drought, which means this is the longest drought we've had so far. As for our districts, well, we have the good old Sacrifice District. Sacrifice District, its lock is actually full. It's been overflowing for quite some time. The main district, it's more full than it was last time. We're up to 4 blocks. It does have a very, very large surface area, which is one of the reasons I'm actually... Cathud. I'm actually deepening it out. Detonate that, detonate that, detonate that, detonate that. We will remove those paths. We will throw in more explosives there. Definitely more explosives there. More explosives there. More explosives there. Delete that. Yeah, and that. And that, and that. Yeah, we don't need any of that. We can put explosives in there. I want to think this through. So this is going to be another pump. And then that'll be a follow-up pump. Yes, because I wouldn't mind having some extra pumps in here. On the bottom level for when things are getting really desperate. Oh, we missed some. I missed some more. Hang on. Aren't you at maximum depth? Oh, I can have one little block sunk in. Sure. So it actually means I want to run explosives along there and along there. Yeah. Okay. So I missed a few. But that's okay. We're gonna put in more explosives, fix up more problems. At the same time, oh, it's finally happened. Okay. Just give me a minute. I need to work out where these levees go, which requires a whole bunch of counting blocks. Alright, first water dump is in place, and I call that very, very green. Second one is gonna go ideally about here. Turns out it's gonna go right there. And Busty Beaver will irrigate that area. Perfect. Which then leaves this little area here. And I'm thinking about here, actually. And Flying Beaver will irrigate that area. Which means it looks like we're back to full coverage. Which is perfect. Well, stupid beavers be stupid. And again, we have beavers stuck. Because they managed to build one of the tanks. They just didn't leave themselves a way to get out. Side note, we have got another stupid beaver. Max priority. We have made another cheat path up from here up to the top of the levee wall. In theory, I probably should. So we're going to have a tank to there. I should really plan this area out with tanks as well. Another product that whilst we're skipping along quite well, another building that we should probably go make is in the main district where we're accumulating science. Obviously, we've only got, what, four science makers now running, but there is, with the new update, a new observatory, which is very, very expensive. It costs 1,000 research, but I'm curious what it does and what's it look like. 4x4. We do have a campfire. Let's actually get rid of the campfire and the inventor. And we'll put an observatory there instead. Which requires planks, gears, and pine resin. I'm assuming we're using that as lubricant to make sure it spins. I hope. Well, it turns out it needs power. So we're going to promptly delete that, pretend that never happened, and instead we're going to build it over here. And the home lock has not quite finished. Actually, that level's done. And that level's done. And this level's done. Perfect. Drops the water level a little bit more. And we're throwing in 2 more pumps with swimming beavers. Yep. That are gyrating the buildings. Alright, so that requires more explosives that we don't have. Meanwhile, our aqueduct is... It's getting there. At the same time, I did throw down yet another structure. Again, just another shortcut. So the beavers can run down here and start building from there backward. Because, yeah, this is okay priority. Actually, you should be super high priority. Yeah. That should let them build along. As long as I don't see any beavers coming out here. Because I have seen construction beavers heading out there. Which is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I'm pretty sure this proves it. You can never, ever, ever, ever build rows of stairs without at least a beaver getting stuck. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of dryness. You dry out in 6 days. Well, you're dead. Yeah, those berries became a lot less viable. As for the district, we are still got about 1,000 wood. But you're down to 700. You're still at 1,200. So we are definitely shaving off timber. And I haven't seen the observatory do anything. It does have a blue light in it. Is that meant to be our moon? It's fine. It's fine. We've got to the end. Unfortunately, we still have stupid beavers. Very stupid beavers. In fact, we are slowly finishing off the lock right about now. We're also building in the other side to our aqueduct because we did prioritize the hell out of one side. At the same time, if we remove that, we can see that the beavers are, well, right here, you can see that they're dumping materials down here to actually build the blocks at the bottom, which is one of the reasons why we prioritize getting one side done. We want one side done so then extra beavers that can't find a task to do, because at the moment they can only build this side and this side, can start dumping blocks down and start getting the inside track done, because they've started running out of outside track stuff to do. At the same time, we have the whole inside finished. That one is another tank. That platform is about to go in, and then as soon as I build up this levee and stop the direct access, we can then get the last tank put in, I think. No, we need to build this out for another tank. More tanks. Well, we did get the observatory up and running quite some time ago, and I might have forgot to actually put some beavers in there and turn it on. But as we can see, a normal inventor does click out science fairly quickly. Like, it's a fairly quick process. As for the observatory, which I hope that moves, really cranks out the science. In saying that, it does require power, and it requires 4 beavers. I don't know if that's 4 times faster. Honestly. It probably is 4 times faster. I don't know if it's worth the cost, the upgrade. Alright, as for our lock, where are we up to? No. Hang on. You work at a builder's hut. So we do have beavers coming over here working on this task, which they're not meant to be doing because they have more than a few things to get done. Oh, okay. No, I changed some of that to brown. Everything red. Yes, everything red. Okay, they are getting it done. We already have... Well, actually, first thing is we're going to put a levee there and a levee there. And then probably a levee where this beaver's standing. It's going to be another 6 days to either... Well, hopefully finish the project. We should be done in 6 days. At the same time, it's going to be 6 days before we can even test the project. So I think we're just going to come back in 6 days at this point. So we've got 0.9 of a day. 0.9 of a day. We've got 4 blocks to go. There is an awful lot on the inside to go. And actually, they're getting there pretty quickly. I guess this is what happens when you throw 44 workers at the job. We do need to remove that path. Yep, which some beavers probably going to complain about. And then finally levy up not quite, the inside and throw another large water tank on there. It looks like we've finally gone through all our gears. Yep, we do have 100 explosives. Speaking of explosives, well, that side's done. Oh, that's wonderful. Click on you. I think technically this side's done, and these have to be accessed from the outside. Cool. What? Died of thirst? Died of thirst? 22 days was a little bit too many days. Oopsies. Look on the bright side. There's like 3 blocks left. Yeah, 3 blocks left. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, it's fine. It's a pretty full district. It should be fine. Look, we've pumped this lock dry as well. So 22-day drought, still a little bit mean and nasty. Oh wow, we've also pumped the main lock dry. Wow. People said my lock was too big. Obviously not big enough. Do another water pump? We've got 6. Sure, let's go for 7. This is the part we've all been waiting for. Does the aqueduct actually work? More importantly, have we sealed it? Nope. Super operating. That's like a now job. Okay. Aqueduct's working so far. There's a slight hole here at the corner. Well, look, it's not letting the water out. It's a graphical thing. But the water is staying in. And if only we can get... Oh, we've got 1 block in. Actually, 1 block's all we should need for the bottom pumps to work. That's like 3 tiles up already, so that's fine. We've already put the tank on top. I'd say it's working. We have a fully functioning aqueduct. I call it a success. It's a success. Also, like a 22-day, 23-day drought. It means all the districts can wetten back up. We do have an observatory now. Yeah, we'll blow you up next episode, I think. Because we do it now, we'll lose access to get the rest of the explosives around the poor rock that's now just sticking up like a phallus. Yes, yes. Something a beaver might use. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode. Today's project was not just a lock, but an aqueduct to go with our lock, which just got its last tile in. Excellent. No more graphical glitch. This is why I sealed the corners. Alright, so with that done, when this finally, if this finally fills up, it'll let the excess water out through the dam. Next episode, I think we need to go back and sell our, take care of the children. Take care of the children. We'll build out this between episodes, and we can start this district up and running. But yeah, we're going to have a few things that need to get done. Actually, you have a lot of wood and a lot of planks. We could probably get this done fairly quickly considering the size of our workforce. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode. Alright, bye.